So in this video, we're continuing in our series with Patrice Washington's keynote at Financial Success Summit 2021. Today, Patrice is breaking down pillar 2 of the 6 pillars of finance.
The second pillar is about creating relationships that matter. It's called people. So write down people and creating relationships that matter. What I really talk about in this pillar are so many things, but the thing that I feel led to share right now is that a part of creating relationships that matter is also understanding when relationships that have expired need to stop being romanticized. Many of us can't focus on the relationships that are going to help get us closer to the wealth that we desire because our time, our energy, our environments are so crowded and clouded with relationships that no longer serve us. It is time for you to get around people who want to speak or who speak the language that you want to speak. If you want to speak the language of investing, you need to be around people where that's their normal vocabulary. If you want to get into, stocks, and you want to get into real estate, and you want to build a logistics company, and you want to do any number of things with your personal finances, you cannot keep taking up your time, your precious time, your most valuable resource, and spend it on trying to force people to go on a journey that they are not ready for. One of the things that I have learned is that we have to give people the dignity of their own process. Everyone that you are connected to is not quite ready to go with you to the next level. And instead of expending your energy trying to force them to see it, it's time for you to curate the community that you need. It's time for you to put yourself in coaching programs. It's time for you to put yourself in masterminds. It's time for you to get an accountability partner. It is time for you to go and find your people. Because those relationships and that new vocabulary that you will be exposed to, and those different ideas that will now bubble up to the surface because these folks are talking about things that are not quite normal, right? Maybe for your family or your friends. That is going to be the key to taking your finances to the next level. That is going to be the key to your wealth. So much of who we are is because of who we're connected to. So who are you connected to? One thing that I have learned in my life, in my business, so many of the opportunities that have helped me rebuild my wealth and rebuild it better than I even had it before when I lost everything are the relationships. Here's what I tell my clients. There's always someone watching you who has the power to bless you. But who are they watching you be? What are they watching you do? How are they watching you show up? Because when people see how invested you are in getting to your next level, they desire to come alongside you. They desire to put your name in the hat. They will speak on your name positively and put your name in rooms that you don't even know to pray for. That has been my experience. And I have created millions of dollars over the last decade, not because I even knew what to go look for, but because of the relationships that I surrounded myself, because of the rooms that I put myself in. Sometimes you have to pay to get in the room. Let's just be real. There's an investment associated with getting in the room, but my, does that investment pay you back? The return on investment is tenfold, right? When you are in the right rooms, because having one conversation can change the trajectory of your life. There may be one talk during this entire Financial Success Summit where you get one nugget, and trust me, one thing from one person can change everything. So if you are going to truly build wealth, it's time that you build up the relationships in your life. And that looks like creating boundaries and then enforcing them with some of the relationships that you may not be able to burn the bridge. And I'm not saying to burn bridges, but in this season of your growth, you may need to untie some relationships that no longer serve you and put your focus, intention, and efforts into the relationships that will. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Okay?
So that was pillar 2. I hope you gotten value from this. Click the link below if you want to hear more from Patrice Washington.